All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Jodi and the Jods.
Nick there.
I don't get a song?
I was going to say something really bad. Say Nick is
A swell guy?
a super swell guy.
Swell.
So fantastic. Today, I'm just going to cut you off and say we are reacting to another Sarah Millican. See, this is why I was going to say Nick is just making fun of me. I thought you loved me. I love you so much.
A trick? That's such a weird thing to say to somebody.
We're reacting to another Sarah Millican, and we are reacting to We All Have a Friend Like This. Oh, like you?
Millicent.
Yep.
And speaking of friends, hello friends. Thanks for joining us today in our neighborhood. If you like our reaction to this video anyway, please don't forget to
like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded video. I'm going to start saying that. Welcome to the neighborhood.
No, that's
Mr.
copyright.
Rogers.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to channel there. We're not going to steal his whole spits.
Welcome to Boring Review Street. Welcome to Boring Street. Oh, I like it. Boring Street.
You're out of control.
We're so boring.
All right, Sarah, save us.
But I've got a friend who's a massive bumper car. It's amazing we get on. Our lifestyles are so totally different. We were having a general chat about how you meet potential partners. And I said, because I like to get to know people a little bit first, I said, I don't think I've ever kissed a man about whom I didn't know his GCSE results. You may mock, but it's a very good way of filtering out all of the over 40s with the O levels. My friend said, is that true? And I said, yeah. And he said, oh my God. He said, I've had sex with people I haven't even seen.
What? Oh my.
Well, my friend has what I think is a dangerous lifestyle. He thinks it's exciting, but I think it's dangerous. For me, exciting's when you start a new tea towel. I love it. It's been in the cupboard. It's all clean. It's got no bean juice on it. I love it. But my friend's lifestyle is dangerous. He takes drugs on a regular basis. I drink 3 pints of shandy a year. I can't even drink properly, let alone take drugs. Gives it to you if you've never taken drugs in your life. There's loads of us. See, my friend was telling me about this proper night that he'd had. He was listing all of these drugs. And I don't know anything about drugs, but I was pretending to look cool. And as he was listening, I was going, oh, that one's smashing. The reason I don't know anything about drugs is because Zamo said, say no. It's a very age-specific joke, that one. There's a lot of people under 30 going, who the f*** is Zamo? Google him, you might learn something.
Program.
So
Yeah, we had like the cops and the whatever in the DARE
Yep.
program, DARE.
What did it stand for? Drugs and refuse? I don't know.
I don't know.
We know they say no to drugs, but we don't know what the thing means.
I don't take drugs. Just say no, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe that was abstinence. I don't know.
my friend's story is getting increasingly more boastful, and a horrible feeling that I was going to have to match it at the end with a similar story. And he ended his story by saying, oh my God, my friends were texting me the next day saying, you've got no idea what shit you got up to last night. It was brilliant. And then he went like this. Like it was my turn. And I was thinking, what on earth am I going to say? So I had to think, and I went, sometimes I eat strepsils when I've run out of sweets. I'm not proud. But then my friend starts telling me about his sexual exploits, and he said he'd had sex on a kitchen sink. He said, have you ever had sex on a kitchen sink? And I wanted to tell him that I thought it sounded incredibly unhygienic. But I didn't. I just went, no. And I got home and I thought, am I a prude? I don't think I am a prude, but maybe I am. So I said to my boyfriend, would you like to have sex on a kitchen sink? I get the impression it's supposed to be a bit more in the moment, you know, rather than like when you've done those dishes, get your ass on there.
So you fall in.
Because we're very well matched, my boyfriend said, why would I want to have sex on a kitchen sink? That'd be like eating your dinner out of a shoe. Then my friend said he'd had sex on a plane. He said, have you ever had sex on a plane? I said, I've not had sex on a sink, and that's in me flat. What do you reckon? And he said, I've had sex on a plane. He said, that's dangerous, that's exciting. I said, well, I suppose it is. But I think having a massive shit with a queue outside on a plane is more dangerous. And I've definitely done that.
I have not.
And from the clapping, I can tell I'm not the only one. We're all members of the Pile High Club.
I refuse. Will not happen. Won't happen.
Hello, it's Sarah Millican
What?
here.
What if you have to?
I've never pooped on a plane. I'll hold it in. It does not happen. And those like bathrooms are so small, and people, people are right around you. No.
I'm glad you can control it. My body gives me like maybe 5-minute warning. Hey, hopefully you're within 5 minutes of a bathroom. That's all I gotta say.
I go all day if I want to.
Yeah, I can go all day too, but the opposite. Anyways.
It's so funny when she's talking about her friend about drugs and how she has to like fake it. I remember, I think I've said this on this channel before, but I had dated a boy once and we were hanging out with his other friends and all of a sudden his friend got so mad at him. And I am like so lost, having no idea what's going on. He's like, you never bring this stuff anymore now that you're with her. And I'm like, what stuff? What are we talking about? I mean, he said something, I don't remember what he said. But then I ended up finding that the boy I was dating did drugs and I was just like so like mind blown. I was like, you do? And I was like, why did you never tell me? And he's like, well, because I knew you didn't do it. And it's never that I came out and said, hey, I don't do drugs. But I guess people just say you can tell whether people do drugs or not. I guess maybe by the way they speak or what they suggest doing. I don't know. But it's interesting that her friend never apparently picked up on that with her.
Yeah, I don't know. People used to tell me all the time. They used to ask me all the time if I got stoned a lot, if I smoked weed.
Really?
So, I mean, I don't think you can
You
always
must
tell.
look like a druggie.
People would ask me, especially when I was a teenager, all the time.
Really?
You just look like a guy that would.
See, you must look as I
And I'm
never
like,
once was
what?
asked.
All the time. And it was always weed.
I've never been offered drugs, and I would never take them. But even when I hung out with a group of guys in college, we all like walked off campus just in between classes, and they were all smoking pot, and they never even offered me any. Not that I would have taken it, I wouldn't have, but I don't know. Maybe you look like a stoner, and I look like a prude. I don't know.
I hope I don't anymore.
I don't know.
But
I just like to claim that I was straight edge.
yeah, both are you goofball.
Well, I didn't know you as a teen. Just saying.
Okay, you're a weirdo. Anyways, as far as this goes, that her friend who was bragging about all different places he had sex and on the plane and on
sounds
the
like he's
sink.
compensating for something.
First of all, I always question the people that say they're part of the Mile High Club. I really do, because those bathrooms are really small.
Tiny.
It's really, really hard to get away with that because there's always a line in those bathrooms, and those bathrooms are nasty anyways. So I always question that claim. But I'm more on her side, and her boyfriend or now husband's side, where it's like, why would I want to do it there? Like, and I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it, but I find it interesting. And these kind of things always come up, like when Friends episodes, other TV shows, like, where's the craziest place? And he said, like, or she said, at the foot of the bed. And I'm like, yes, thank you. Like, why? I don't know. I get it can be exciting and all that kind of stuff, but not when it comes to that.
Maybe not in, some gross bathroom.
Like a miniature golf course or some nonsense.
Or the sink. That just seems so uncomfortable. It's like, oop, I fell in. Honey, pull me out.
Again, I can understand if it's like in the moment, like passion is so high and room like you see on TV.
But then maybe on the counter, not in the sink.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm trying to even think like the logistics of it. I don't understand. But anyways, absolutely hilarious. Her time was fantastic, especially with that last joke where she went like this.
Yeah.
Great job there. If you like our reaction, please do us a huge favor. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. If you haven't done so yet, what are you waiting for? Come on. And until next time.
Goodbye.